We present Graft, a single planner that both times a prescribed path and checks whether it can run across redundant manipulators. First, how Graft plans a path and decides whether it's feasible. Automated cells fix the tool path in advance, and a robot must follow it. For a new robot, which planner do you build? Conventionally, a different one, every time. And even on a single platform, which branch does the robot follow at each waypoint? And how fast does it traverse the path? A geometrically valid choice can still break torque or allocation limits, and the failure surfaces only at execution. These four robots constrain motion in completely different ways: serial joint torque, cooperative wrench balance, aerial thrust allocation, non-holonomic wheel and arm limits. Yet, each one reduces to the same condition. At every point on the path, the acceleration only has to fall inside a closed interval. Because the condition is always the same, one solver times all of them, with no changes. Graft works into stages. The first selects the path. It generates IK candidates, screens, each with a fast static preview, and picks a continuous path by dynamic programming on a layered graph. The second time scales that fixed path with TOPPRA. A new platform plugs in through a small model. The two stages never change. This makes Graft a feasibility decision. For each prescribed path, it returns one of two verdicts. A feasible path becomes a timed trajectory that passes the platform's model checks. An infeasible one is rejected with a named reason. The whole decision is offline, so only feasible motions reach the robot. Next, is the decision reliable? We start in simulation. On an uncurated suite of random paths, Graft never accepted a single infeasible path. Not one, on any of the 4 platforms. Of the 50 paths per platform, only a fraction are solvable by any method at all, as few as 9 on the dual arm. Graft recovered every one of them, on all 4. Soundness is the guarantee. Completeness scales with the search budget. That coverage holds, even when the load is what makes a path hard. To see why, we hold each path fixed and sweep an external load, changing only the platform model preview. With it on, recall stays at 1. Turn it off, and recall collapses where the load binds. Soundness never changes, only what the planner finds. The preview finds the load feasible branch that kinematics alone would miss. This pays off in deployment. On an industrial rail arm cell, beyond the original 4 and admitted with no changes, all 3 methods attempt 102 kg box. Graft full stays within the torque limit. Both load agnostic methods exceed it. Graft full carries 17% more feasible payload, 108 kilograms against 92. Finally, we run it on a real robot. A Graft plan cooperative trajectory ran on a physical dual arm system. The arms pick up a bucket, lift it, tilt it, and place it. The motion completed with no controller abort, and no limit violation. It confirms that the planned motion executes. One planner, one feasibility condition. It handles serial, dual arm, aerial, and mobile robots, and extends to any platform that meets the condition. New platforms come in through modeling, not new algorithms. Thank you for your attention. Please see our project page for more information.